Hey sailors, welcome to the crew. I'm Sea Lord Janda, and this is my Let's Play of Wargame Red Dragon. We are continuing the Pearl of the Orient campaign, and we're about to have to fight about. It's turn 4 just starting, I think. Computer goes first, right? Yeah. Pretty sure turn 4 is just starting. We've pushed the Chinese fully out of our territory, and we've destroyed their naval forces. They are assembling for a new attack on us with their backup tank and elite infantry regiments, plus airborne regiments, and even the militia are coming out now. I'm pretty much hoping to crush them and then maybe pull off a naval landing as well over here, but we'll see what happens. We don't exactly have overwhelming forces. Anyway, right now, what's happening is their 17th Airborne Regiment, the other Airborne Regiment, is attempting to land on Lantau Island. And they have an overwhelming number of Zhanshi 85, which are pretty ordinary infantry in pretty basic helicopters, the Z5. But then they also have some Li Jian, which appear to be special forces or elite infantry, and Mi-8s, which are slightly nicer helicopters. They've got Fang Hua Bing, which are engineers and also Mi-8s. They've got HN-5A anti-air people in Z5s. They've got some recon choppers. They've got 9 command choppers and 4 cargo choppers, and they've got 8 Z5 just A's with rockets. Honestly, none of these are super great attack choppers. The problem is, I have the Royal Hong Kong Regiment, which consists almost solely of territorials with Saracens, and these blowpipe-using guys. You know what, I need to make, like, a... The problem is this backup is too late in time. If I lose this battle, I'll have to... Okay. So I also have some recon cars, some rovers, and I have some tornadoes, which have some anti-helo value. Realistically, they don't have that much bombardment capability. They don't have much resupply capability. I don't have much AA capability. We need to dig in the new territories in Suen Wan and stop them from taking those. Their total value of forces is way higher than mine, and their morale is higher too. But whatever they can spawn from the start is all they're going to be able to spawn unless they take one of these sectors. I don't think they can take this sector because their helicopter can't land there, so we just have to worry about those two. So potentially it's doable, to be honest. I mean, it's not easy, but it's potentially doable. Let me, let's see, Pinsgauer here. HQ section back here. And then, yeah, it doesn't really matter if they take everywhere else. We just need to hold these. This is the Vladivostok map from the last campaign, too. We're going to bring in our tornadoes, and let's see. Well, territorials are pretty cheap. I don't think we have any use for these. We don't have a whole lot of use for these, but maybe I'll have a couple around hidden just to try to provide some spotting. And then let's see, one blowpipe unit here. They're not good, you know? The blowpipes, I mean, they're very bad at anti-helicopter duties. The good news is our infantry are so damn cheap, I might be able to deploy basically all of them. And as long as they're in a fortified position, they're mediocre attack helicopters are not going to have that easy a time of breaking them. Wow. That's kind of crazy, honestly. I'll take a risk on that. I don't really know. Oh, wait, there's already... I don't really know where their main wave is going to fall. I'm pretty sure I have more troops over there, so let's... Okay, there's not really much else I can do. That's pretty much every single thing I have here. I've got one more tornado I can buy, and that's about it for anything remotely useful. So, yeah. We stand and fight, I guess. Blowpipe's already missing multiple shots, so they got a hit. As long as they don't take one of these command zones, they will inevitably lose in the end. It's really as simple as that. And there's 2 down. Only 70 plus to go. Oh my god. Yeah, they've got a lot of helos to go. Yeah, they've secured every other objective, but... Sneak over there. Still? Well, they got a line of sight on something. I'm not gonna say it isn't messy, but I'm kind of watching an airborne regiment just vanish right now. Like, there's a regiment. Like, although we're taking losses, oh my god, the sound. They don't have enough on the board right now to overrun us completely, I don't think. And they can't get any more, so... unless they're holding a big reserve wave back, we might have this. That's a bit of a problem, maybe. Oh man, my stalwarts. think they're gonna make it back there, but... Pretty sure we've held over here. Slightly more worried about here, but... I don't know if I'll be able to sneak those in really, but it would be nice. Oh, hell. This whole time I forgot about the tornadoes. Let's start using those, could we? Not over here. Over here. My god. Okay, well this will probably finish it. Yeah, we just wiped out their attack helo force. I doubt they're coming back from that. No, those are way too much in the air. We're not going to hit them with bombs. Sometimes when they land or get close to the ground, you actually can, but...
Someone need a guardian angel?
Not in that case, I don't think.
Give me your board. Target
Maybe.
in sight. Adjusting aim.
Yeah, it's pretty much over now, though. These extra stalwarts get through? They did.
I knew you'd soon have a sign
And they're out of
working
ammo, but we partially resupplied the blowpipes. And they're gonna waste all the ammo because they're blowpipes. Just to be clear, they have a 20% hit rate. I'm pretty sure most SAMs have... I'll have to compare it,
Someone
but
need a guardian angel?
double that, probably. More than double that, in many cases. Okay, yeah, it's over. They're not gonna be able to drive us out.
I'm making an attack run.
I don't know how many healers they actually have left in total, but I don't think they're gonna be able to drive us out.
It's gonna rain down on them crawlers.
At this point, we speed it up a little, because... Oh, hey, it's the anti-air people. Why don't you bomb them
Rain
real
down on
quick?
them crawlers.
Not that it's really needed, but... Okay, you know, I know it's an anti-tank bomb, but I still feel it should do a little something to infantrymen that it catches completely out in the open. Did they just... They just retreated, which, I mean, to be fair, they were dead, but it's kind of hilarious anyway. But that's that. Yeah, I mean we lost 12 territorials, and 2 blowpipes, and 1 fox, and 2 stalwarts, all of which are pretty mediocre troops at best. And we wiped out, well, all of it in the end, but shot down 7 out of their 8 attack helos, all 4 of the recon ones, the 20... They have 13 left, so I'm thinking actually 27 out of their infantry, and 8 out of their 10 anti-air. Plus 2 command helos. So all they really had fighting fit by the end was a single attack helo, and still a pretty decent number of infantry, to be fair. And 7 command helos for some reason. But, yeah, no. That's a total defeat. The 17th Airborne Regiment is destroyed, and the threat to Lantau Island is done. So now... do I go, or do I wait? Also, I wait is the answer. I think we're calling in the Anzac Armored Regiment this turn. Yeah. Princess Pats would be nice also. That'll be next, probably. Yeah, these 2 will be last. So the Anzac Armored Regiment, I can call in here or here. I guess here it is. And we're going to get them moving up as quickly as possible. The rest, we're going to have dig in here. If they don't attack us, then I will wait, but... otherwise, we're going to move all these forces up to Naval Sector Mike. Marines can only disembark there, so I'm going to have them sit tight for 1 turn. Now here's the neat thing. If I hold in the North District, and the Marines land in their rear, then we just annihilate this entire force, and the campaign is basically over. All I gotta do is hold out. Against, to be fair, a horde of heavy tanks. And I have, well, I do have the ADATS battalion, and TOWs, and etc., so... and a few chieftains that are left. It's not going to be that easy, but the Anzacs will try to rush to help out, but we're just going to have to hold. I don't even care if it's a hard-fought draw for this turn, but we just have to hold. Over here, we have the Heavy Tank Battalion, what's left of the Scots Guards, the Air Defense Company, for whatever that's worth, and the Close Recon Company. And we're facing another battalion of heavy tanks and the elite infantry unit, plus artillery support. So, let's see. The Tornadoes are multi-purpose. The Harriers are also multi-purpose, but they're worse at it. Oh, and these Tornadoes are really only for naval duties. These guys are decent for air-to-air, actually. So let's send them there. Let's send, not these, let's send the Harriers. Send the Harriers here, and send these Tornadoes here. I think they're going to be more useful here. Oh, and I have the Phantoms also. Oh, I forgot about those. Okay, send them here, I guess. So that's all my forces accounted for, yes? Yes. We hold the flanks. Our reinforcements are coming in. These are not great tanks, but they're tanks, eh? Plus a few more infantry, but a lot of tanks. Cheap ones, but tanks. Princess Pat's not next turn, I don't think. How many do we get per turn now? 5, 10, 13. Oddly specific number. Well, we only have 40 points worth of reinforcements left, so 4 turns and we'll have everything, even if we don't take any Chinese territories, which I'm pretty sure we will. It's just a matter of holding off their attack waves this turn, and if we do that, they're basically dead. Did I have an... Oh, I do have a gunship company. Where is it? It's in the North District. Okay. It's almost tempting to just pull it back. But, you know what? But the Marines have that covered, so we're fine. Alright. Let's see what happens. I assume, yes, they attack. Ooh. They did leave a substantial force to cover their rear against the Royal Marines. Well, I say substantial, but okay. This militia regiment? Trash, really. Mediocre vehicles, mediocre infantry. 6 tanks, bad ones, not that worried about those. Some very basic. Technically, this is A, it's real bad. Some recoilless rifles, or I don't know. That's not actually what this is. Oh, yeah, it is actually. Type 78R. It's basic. This is a militia regiment, it's very bad. The airborne regiment, I'm a little more worried about. I mean, it's the same type we just broke, so they don't have great helicopters or something, but there are a lot of them. And I'm not sure the Marines have any really good, They have some javelins. I mean, the Type 21s will do the job also. I think we're going to be depending pretty heavily on the... On the other hand, yes, because of the nature of it, they don't have... Well, oh, they have their anti-ship squadrons sitting around here, you know? That is in this sector, no? It's kind of hard to tell, honestly. Kind of think it is. Definitely a risk to unload the Marines. I'm gonna make my backup right here, which maybe I already did, but... And then I'm gonna tell the Marines to disembark, and... Oh, interesting. They moved in and just didn't actually press the attack, I just realized. Huh. Weird. Okay. You guys have some basic... Oh, I can't get you all the way over there. You do have some basic missiles, though, so I could use you for... Okay, I don't know why they let me set up like this, but now I'm going to be able to really shuffle things around a little bit. Okay, first of all, what am I actually engaging in Yan Tian? Does it include the anti-ship squadron? It does not. Okay. So then I want something that can help counter the helicopters. And then for their other planes, multi-role squadron here, basic missiles and AoE bombs. And then these are just air-to-air. And then the Q-51 multi-role squadron there. So, Phantoms to the North District. Tornadoes to the new territories. Oh, actually... Let me... Balance is 48 to 59 here. $68 to 91 here. Okay, this is a heavier force. I forgot about the elite infantry, yeah. Okay, yes, keep the tornadoes there. The Harriers can go here. The extra tornadoes, I'm gonna send them here just because I might as well have them available. Oh, the Anzac Armored Regiment will roll up to... Well, the North District is where I was planning. I think I will, yeah. These Sea Harriers, they're not really good for anything except air-to-air, you know. Can these... No, it doesn't seem like it. No, they don't have enough initiative to reach Yantian. So these are the only thing that could try to provide... Oh, wait, you know what? They have an anti-helicopter capability. I'm sending them in there. Okay. So, do I have anything else I'm not... Well, I have... I guess I should send these in, huh? They're not, like, good, but extra infantry is extra infantry, and I'm pretty sure Lantau Island is now safe. Unless more enemy reinforcements spawn, but it would be weird for them to at this point. It's turn 5. I think if I hit end turn, it's turn 6 immediately. They appear on turn 6. Even if they move immediately, that's 7. Well, okay. If they get here on 6, then that's 7, 8, 9. Yeah. It's kind of too late for any more reinforcements of theirs to spawn. Or like naval forces, that would be maybe 6, 7, 8... maybe naval reinforcements could spawn and attack Hong Kong still, but... Or an airborne regiment or something, but... I'm guessing they have all their troops spawned, to be honest. Okay, I don't know what I miscounted, but I got 15 points, not 13. Unless I had 2 left over or something still. Well, I have 15. I'm gonna save for Princess Pat's regiment. Or, actually, I guess I could call one of these in, and then if I get 15 again, then I could call Princess Pat's regiment next turn, so okay. Infantry and some more tanks, or artillery. Infantry and some more tanks. Light Horse Battalion, move up. Alright, it's basically down to this, folks. I win these 3 battles, the campaign is pretty much over. Yeah, I'm gonna save here. If I win these 3 battles, or even like 2 out of the 3, the campaign is pretty well over. It's not over if I lose 1, or even 2, although it could get bad, but yeah. Okay, over here first. Let's make sure we've got their rear cut off. Yantian. 18th Airborne Regiment, 58th Militia Regiment. They have a lot of soldiers. A lot of soldiers. Other than that, they have very little. Technically, they have many attack helos, but they're all pretty terrible. Even including the ones that are dedicated attack helos. They have 6 very basic tanks. They have some little bit of recon. Basically non-existent AA and support. It's almost all infantry with helicopters. We have much less infantry, although the Royal Marines are the best infantry present. We have some Milans and some Javelins. We're going to need the Javelins, probably not the Milans. We have some support artillery. We have some special boat service guys. We have scimitars. We have some of these, which would be quite nice against dug-in infantry, actually. Yeah. These might come in handy, actually. We have Sea Harriers, which I'm just using for anti-helicopter duty. And we have still some Type 21s and some Fremantles. The Type 21s are just covering us against air attack. The Fremantles are going to move up this river here as much as possible, I think. They've got a mortar and a gun. Maybe mostly they use the mortar, I guess. We got more Centurions, SBS, HQ sections, more Royal Marines, Milans, Scimitars, Stalwarts. It's gonna have to be a bit grinding, like use the Javelins and the Sea Harriers and the Type 21s to take down helos. I don't know if they'll start with like a helo swarm or something. It's a possibility. And then we're just gonna have to make landfall, and we're gonna have to use, like, depends on how much they dig in and whatnot, but we're just gonna have to use infantry, etc. Well, we're gonna have to use artillery support to just grind them down, basically. They don't have anything but infantry, really, so yeah. This is very, very winnable. Not straightforward, necessarily, but very, very winnable. I'm gonna have all 3 of my Type 21s out, and hopefully they will counteract artillery, or helicopters. I'm gonna have a couple of Sea Harriers ready. And then I'm gonna try to call from the Navy tab as much as possible, because that goes away if I move away from the coast. and the other stuff doesn't. So, I mean, we'll prepare for a landing quickly if possible. That'd basically be in the 2 Alpha sector. So let me get an HQ section. Let me get some Royal Marines. Let me get... Okay, I don't have dudes with javelins here. The Milan ones. Let me get... a couple of Fremantles for bombardment. Let's just see what they do.
Extra plan.
Okay, that becomes shallow there. Yeah. So we can't really move any further forwards than here with the Type 21s.
Honor to serve under your command.
Just to here, basically. Fremantles, they're posters. I guess they probably can't get into the river, but I think they can get into the coastal water here. Yes.
My pleasure, sir.
Okay. Let's go ahead and unload the infantry right there. Yeah, seems like a reasonable starting point to me. Okay, they've secured 3 out of the 4. Well, there are 4 entrance areas to here. Reinforcement areas, I mean. That's where they're attacking, and then they have 3 others. Yeah. Well, found the helicopters. Oh, let's hold back until we've dealt with those. Oh boy, that's a lot of helicopters.
Starting the engine. Ready, leader, sir.
They had virtually no AA, right? I believe so, yes. Except maybe infantry.
Way down in the water.
Okay, lost 1 Fremantle. I've definitely taken down a lot more than 100 points worth of helos already.
Objectives completed, ready to go.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
Captain, and
Get out of there. You give me 1 more missile, please. Yeah, good start. Lost 1 Fremantle, killed... I can't even tell you how many helicopters, but it's gotta be a lot. I mean, they're absolutely littering the ground here. Now, the thing is, they have, like, 60 plus, probably, but... What is the right angle for the sea cap? Oh, you are just out of range here. Okay.
My pleasure, sir.
It is at the back. Okay, so they can't get to us here. They just can't. Maybe with enough massed helicopters, or with better helicopters they could. Honestly, 2100 is not a great range. There's quite a few helicopters in the game that have air-to-ground missiles with a longer range than that. Anti-tank missiles, which would potentially really fuck us up. But their helicopters have a maximum range of, like, these are the good ones, of 2100 meters, and they're unguided. They close enough to start firing them, the Sea Cats are definitely going to shoot those down, so... Minor problem is I don't have any resupply capability at sea. I can call in the stalwarts, but I'm pretty sure they don't work. Okay, I'm too curious to not try. I don't think they work at sea, but I could be surprised yet.
Objectives completed, ready to go. It's gonna rain
Yeah.
down on them crawlers.
Before I even attempt to land, we need to clear out as much of this horde as possible. Because, obviously, if the infantry get anywhere near the ground right now, they're going to just get
Someone need a
annihilated.
guardian angel.
Holy cow, that's a lot of helicopters.
Someone need a guardian angel.
Where'd the 4th Sea Harrier go? Oh, there it
Captain
is.
and his crew welcome you aboard.
How many morale points did they start with? We might win a total victory just by killing helicopters at this point.
Gonna rain
It's
down
not
on
even a
them
crazy thing
crawlers.
to say right now. Evac, evac. Evac.
Someone need a guardian angel.
My god, the wreckage. Okay. Well, they're falling back again. We are at 70% of the points we need to win. Granted, it's been 6 minutes, but still. We're pretty much... These two Type 20... We've lost one Fremantle, which is sunk right there, but we're pretty much surrounded by the wreckage of an airborne regiment right now. Tragically, the Stalwart cannot resupply while at sea. Although I wonder if I unloaded it on an island like this, if this Type 21 would be, or maybe right here, if the Type 21 would be able to get close enough to resupply. I think it might be. I'm just wondering, because I'm down to 3 Sea Cats, but I think they're down to virtually no no helicopters, so...
I'm all ears.
Right, we're gonna come forwards and land and see if that lures some more out. There's a couple.
On our way, sir. My pleasure, sir.
Port. We're gonna pull back again. Definitely lured some out. So many,
Objectives completed, ready to go.
to be precise. Oh, I have more Sea Harriers, don't I? Let's get them out here.
Someone need a guardian angel.
Literally, the only thing stopping them is straight up lack of sufficient missiles, so...
Objectives completed, ready to go. I'm making an attack run.
Hey, look, it's an enemy ground force. That's the first one I've seen. We're 400 points away from winning. Now, a lot of these helicopters are only worth like 15 to 25 points, but still.
Objectives completed, ready to go. Someone need a guardian angel. It's gonna rain down on them crawlers. Flying
So
in,
they
weapons
actually
hot.
fired a missile at that Sea Harrier, I think. Oh well.
Flying in, weapons hot.
90%. 200 more points needed to win. But did somebody actually get hit? Oh. This guy got hit.
Someone need a guardian
Anybody
angel.
else? No. I mean, that has to have been ground-based, I mean, that has to have been infantry-based AA. We're all running out of fuel anyway, so let's go ahead and let's... If you could get a run in on these guys, that'd be great, but if not, then not. Let's get out of here. Oh! Oh, that hurt. Okay, there's infantry right in there. Okay. Their land-based infantry have showed up and are getting bombarded to death. This is getting sad. Is that their tanks? No, that's just the infantry vehicles, but still. Yeah, we're about to... Wow. That was kind of brutal. Our total loss for the battle is a single Fremantle, and we wiped out, between the Type 21s and the Fremantles and the Sea Harriers, and wow, the Type 21s. Well, nothing from the logistics department. 33 squads of Zhanshi 85 with their Z5s, 6 squads of Li Jian, 4 of Tanka Shashu, 5 of HN5B, and 5 of the ground-based UBE squads for good measure. So that's, what, 33, 39, 43... 48 helicopters shot down, I suspect, from the infantry, which is just appalling. 39, 43, 48 helicopters, plus 3 recon helicopters, that's 51, plus all of the attack helicopters, so 59 helicopters shot down. Their infantry force is cut in half. Particularly the airborne infantry. The ground-based infantry did a little bit better, although there's just way less of them to start with. They all have all their tanks still. They lost most of their recon, really. They lost all their attack helos. This is a gutted, like, shattered remnant of a force now. Technically, the airborne regiment survives, but it's really, really shattered. No attack helos left. Only a small fraction of its infantry. Like, well under half. Probably barely a quarter. And mostly they just have logistics. 2,155 points of kills. Okay. Good start. They do fall back to there, but, yeah. There's really... I don't know how much I have to kill to fully wipe them out, but there's nothing left there, really. The only thing holding their capital, not their capital, but their base sector here in Pinggu is the Reserve Tank Regiment, which has some UBE, some recon, some pretty terrible vehicles, and some 32 small tanks. Honestly, well, the Commando Regiment doesn't have a lot of anti-tank at all. But the Royal Marines are pretty good at anti-tank. If I was able to get tornadoes up to support them or something, I'm not sure I can, though. It might be out of range. It probably is. It would be a struggle for the Commando Regiment to take Pinggu on its own, but it might not be impossible. These two units can't currently defend because they're disorganized. And these tanks are very bad, so... nor do they have much in the way of infantry support. So I wouldn't really bet against the Royal Marines being able to take Pinghu, which would pretty much end this, because at that point their air force would go bye-bye completely. And that would leave them with about, like, 3 effective regiments. This tank regiment, and this infantry battalion technically, but, like, they're not effective to start with. This tank regiment, and this infantry company. They're a lot more lethal with Air Force backing. If they lose it, they're just dead. That said, if I Next battle's going to be the North District here. I win this battle. If I win a total victory, they're just immediately dead. Thanks for watching, sailors. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a like or subscribing. New parts will be up every other day for the most part. Or you can watch live on Twitch once a week. Have a nice day, sailors. This is Sea Lord Jenda, signing off.